This is your weekly go-to award-winning car talk show in real time. Today is Mustang Mania Day, and this segment of our show includes Bill Wageneck, friend of Mike Mars, with the Shelby Mustang story about the one that got away. We'll also have our Jeep Trails feature and a peek at this week's Mystery Garage, plus the stories making auto news headlines. All that and more just ahead in this segment of In Real Time. Howdy along with Mike out of this world, Mars, King Conrad DeLong. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us today. Thanks so much. It's a hot one here in Houston, Texas, if you didn't know.
Oh, gosh.
I think that today's temperature is supposed to be 100. Feels like temperature 110, so that means that the temperature inside of your car probably up to about 140 degrees with the windows closed.
Every bit of 140.
And so this is a reminder to be sure and check the back seat. Pets, nuh-uh. Yeah, the kids, nothing in there that's
chocolate,
alive. Yeah, there's that. Who said something about, M&Ms melt in your mouth, not in your hand? That'll do it, to put them in the back of the car.
They'll melt in your van, that's for sure.
Oh, are you there now?
Now I am.
Okay, sorry. So Bill Wageneck rejoins us. He's a car collector, lives up in North Texas. We'll just leave it at that. But Bill and Mr. Mars have a connection that, I'll let you explain how the connection happened. So it's all yours.
So let me put my disclaimer out there right up front. So back in the mid-'70s, 1975, I was getting married for the first time, living in an apartment, needing to buy a house. And I happened to have, at the time, a 1967 Shelby GT350. That little car would fly. It would fly. It was a runner. But being down there, I bought it from a guy in Port Arthur, Texas. That Bill's going to add a little bit more about that, I think. And it had a rust problem. I mean, that's just
well, you
living
lived
on the
at
coast.
Port Arthur.
It did.
You could
But,
listen to a car rust.
The floorboards were fine and everything, but the quarters and things and the back fin had a little. Anyway, it had some damage, and so I was looking for a way to try and repair it. And I ran across a guy over in Houston that had one that had a pretty good body on it, a pristine body is what I was told. And so we started kind of haggling back and forth. I wanted his car, he wanted my car, and that is the only hot rod I ever made any money off of, let me say that. So I took the money and ran and bought a new house. The house is gone, the wife's gone, and the Mustang's gone. It's all gone now. So looking back, this is truly the one that got away for a lot of reasons.
So how does this connect to this guy that we're showing on TV right now?
Bill is the guy in Houston at the time that actually bought my car, my GT350.
So
Okay.
Bill has the car. We're not sure who has the wife, and we don't care who has the house.
Yeah, we don't care who has the house or the wife. Either one.
We're going to keep this just to the car story.
Yeah. So he's had the car all these years. He's done some fabulous research on it in talking to him. And the way he
Did
found
you
me,
actually sell it to him personally?
Yes.
You
Yes.
did?
Yes.
And that was the last time you saw or heard from him?
Yes.
Until recently?
Until recently, whenever he, in his process of him building his history, reached out to Michael Mars because he still got the title. The original title had my name on it.
Uh-huh.
Well, the one he ran across was my son, Michael Mars, who lives about 5 miles from me.
Not the title, but the person.
But the person. And my son sends me a text and says, "You're not going to believe what I got in the mail today." A letter from Bill looking for the Michael Mars that owned this Shelby GT350. And that's what hooked us back up together. And it's been fascinating talking to him about the things that he's done with the car, where it's been, and some of the research he's found out that in 1975, I had no appreciation
You were
for
a
what
kid with
it
a
was.
hot rod beating on a Mustang.
And I was getting married and needed a house, and it got away. That's all I can tell you is this is
so
the one
let's
that got
bring
away.
it up to date now, Bill, and let's talk to you about you acquiring the car and what did you do with it once you got it? Oh, sorry. Sorry. There you go. Sorry.
We're going to have to restart you. Don forgot to pot you.
Go ahead, Bill. I'm sorry.
All right. The guy you're talking about, Mike, is Glenn Walker. He's still a friend of mine. We've collected a lot of cars together over the years. He's the one that told me about your car. So we went from Houston to Port Arthur, I guess, and bought that car. By the way, here's the original owner's manual that I didn't even know existed until 2 weeks ago. My son found it in the glove box, if that tells you anything.
Oh, my gosh.
And
Nice.
how we found the original Barry Bollinger. We found the original owner that led me to Mike Mars through my wife. We found the original owner. He was a lawyer out of Wisconsin. He and his wife went to a car show, saw it, bought it. He he's now a lawyer in Chicago, and then years later they sold it. And so we found the original, and then my wife saw Mike Barr's name on the title, and so I think he told the story. We went and bought the car. I think I paid $1,200 for that car.
Yeah, but I made money. I was a big time
Well,
making
in
money.
1975, $1,200 was a lot of money back then.
I was making $3 an hour working for the phone company.
There you go. Yeah.
So we got in the car, did something pretty stupid. A friend of mine he got in to drive, sitting on the right side, and we're heading back down to Houston. And I had a '73 Buick, black Buick LeSabre. I love that car. And Glenn Walker, who I just alluded to that had talked with you, he used to drive my Buick, and a Grand Am pulled up beside us, and he had his girlfriend with him. And he wanted to race, and of course, couldn't pass that up. Walker said that at 105, the Buick was spent. It was all over with. But and then we're on bias ply tires. They're old.
Yeah.
And I think we did 130. We blew him away. And remember, we got to the gas station. He said, "What is that? What's in that Mustang?" And my buddy said, "Oh, it's just a regular old Mustang." Anyway, took it back to Houston. We were buying and selling a lot of split window Corvettes, a lot of things back then. It was mainly Corvettes back then. Got really fell in love with Mustangs, but put the car up, took the engine out, greased it up, sprayed it up, and didn't see it for 20 years.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
So the engine that's in it is back in it. It's the same engine.
It is. 20 some odd years later, another friend of mine, Johnny Keels. It was he took it over to his shop after being stored for 20 years, and they cranked that sucker up after 20 years. And he called me. He said, "Bill, listen to this," and I could hear it. You know how they are, solid lifters and all that. Anyway, we went ahead and built the engine, but it's original engine, and from there built the body. I've got some videos here, and I don't know what you want to see. I got pics and videos. It's a little bit different, Mike, than when you had it.
Well, we want to see it.
Yeah.
Can you pull that up for us?
Let me show you a video real quick.
All right.
If I may. I've got a couple of them. See if I can.
Did your son teach you how to do that?
Yeah, my son teaches me. I used to teach him stuff. He teaches me now.
Well, that's how it works.
Can you see it?
No, we cannot.
Let me double check over here. Yeah.
No,
Let me try this. It says stop video. Otherwise, I'll go get him.
You have to text for IT help.
Well, let's hope that he is Bill. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Well, we got that.
Is that you that?
That's not helping. I may have to go get him. I apologize, guys.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. Matter of fact, what we can do while we wait for you is we could take a quick break and.
Okay, you want to do that? Because I got some pics and some videos.
Yes. So
one of it running. Jason took it out running, and it's running pretty good.
All right. Well,
It's showing here. It's not showing with you. I'll go get him.
All right. You go do that, and we'll go take a break, and we'll be right back.
Might you be buzzed when you suddenly love everything?
You guys, I love this song. I love these nachos. I love our kickball league. Ugh! I love this guy. What's your name? You know what I'd love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzzed warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I love your car. Is this real leather?
A social distancing tip.
Putting distance between yourself and others is critical to slowing the spread of coronavirus. So here are ways to stay in contact without the physical contact part. Call, send a text, set up a video conference, post on social media, dedicate a song on the radio. If you have symptoms of fever, dry cough, and shortness of breath, call your healthcare provider before going to their office. For more info, visit coronavirus.gov.
Let's all do our part, because we're all #AloneTogether. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Okay, so we're on the line with Bill Wageneck. We're going to get back with him here in just a second while he summons his son to help him to show how he can play the video.
I have to get my granddaughters.
Well,
so
I was just going to say,
sympathize.
why wouldn't you just have him sit there with you? That's
Yeah.
whatever.
I was telling y'all, during while we were off the air there, I have one picture of that car left between the hurricanes, Ike and Harvey and all that stuff, and the damage that we took. I only got
the
one
damage
picture.
that you took on the car.
No, on the house.
The
The
house and
pictures
the
being
property.
destroyed and everything else. I got one picture that survived of that car.
So it sounds like Bill has done all the things to the car that you wish you could have.
Well, I wish I'd have been smart enough to at least think about doing. I mean, I was buying a house and stuff. I wasn't even thinking about that.
And now looking back on it, and you let a '67 GT350 go for, what did he say, $1,200?
But again, I made 50% of my money off of that.
Let's
deal,
put this into perspective. Now, there is this certain aura about Shelby GT500. Back then, it was just as soup to like buying a Cosworth Vega. Who would have ever thought in a million years that a Cosworth Vega would be worthy of money?
I don't know.
Today it is.
I don't know if it still is.
Well, it's more than what it was.
More than it was from the factory.
All right, so let's get back with Bill. And
I think we got our IT solved. Let me push the button, or my daughter-in-law push it and see if you can see this video.
Yeah, we got the car.
We see the car. We're waiting for the. Oh, here we go.
The video. My son shot this one.
Okay. We were kind of hoping that it had audio with it, but because there's a certain sound that a Shelby has. So that's your little car, Mars.
Hey, my second video, my son was driving it. You'll hear it.
Excuse my drool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
So is this the original color, the paint color?
Is.
Okay.
Everything's original on the car. Mike, that's a little bit different than when I bought it from you.
Oh, I'm telling you, that's gorgeous.
And the roll hoop was standard in the Shelbys.
It was.
And
then it had the inboard lights. I'm going to do the next video so you'll hear it run. Try this.
And I know we've got a number of Mustang clubs are on the on Facebook watching as well. I'm sure they're all drooling as well. There's something beautiful about that generation of Shelby with the inboard headlights.
Yeah, it was. Here we go.
That's the way to drive it. Drive it like you stole it.
Now, that was my son driving, and he wasn't into that. He wasn't punishing it at all. And he did it to me. Of course, I had to laugh.
So what do you estimate that car to be worth today?
There's another pic. That's one of my favorite pics that, again, my son took, if y'all can see that.
Did you hear me, Bill?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So what do you estimate?
They're all over the road. All over I think that a real number for that car is 125 to 150.
I will tell you, Mecum Auction in Houston last year had a numbers car, went through a GT350. Look at that. Look at that.
Is that beautiful?
God.
I'm listening, Mike. Go ahead.
179.
Is that what it went for? 179?
Yes, 179. Yeah.
So, Bill, besides.
Go ahead.
Well, you said you had contacted Shelby Club to let them know where this serial number vehicle was, that you had it. They were kind of happy, I'm sure, to find it. Do you also have any of the other documentation supporting that? What is the Ford Mustang guy? Is it a Marty report? Does that apply to Shelby's as well?
I don't have anything from SAAC. I do, like I said, I reached out to the original owner, and he was kind enough to send me a letter saying that he and his wife had bought it at a car show from a dealer.
Oh, wow.
And then, of course, I found Mike later. And then in this, what I was going to say, we just figured this out the other night, 2 nights ago. On the title, which is in the lockbox, but on the inside front cover of the owner's manual that we talked about, there's a guy named Johnny P. Otto. He was from Lewistown, New York. Mr. Otto moved to down where Mike was, and according to my wife, his name is on that title, so he sold it to Mike. So I've got that also. And then there's a couple SAAC guys that want to come down and document the entire car, all the numbers, do all the things that they do. And because of the virus, I said, well, wait, it's been 46 years, so I'm not in a hurry.
You can wait a little while longer.
Wait a little while longer. Don't want to get anybody, not to be safe. And so I said, just wait. And when y'all are ready, I'll pick you up at the airport, come document the thing and do what you got to do.
Are you proud that you own the car?
I'm very proud. And here's one thing that I told the guys up there at SAAC. I said, if and when I decide to sell this car, I will not sell this car to just anybody. I will sell it to a caretaker of this car, because I've been fortunate enough to be a caretaker of this car for all these years. And I don't mean to be rude, but the person's going to have to pass my scrutiny before, I don't care how much money they've got.
Well, good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, and based on our previous conversation, I have a feeling that you're going to have them make them sign a document that says you're not going to put a Tesla engine in it, you're not going to resto mod it, you're going to keep it the way that it is, because I mean that is an absolutely stunning car, and I congratulate you on a job well done on getting the thing restored. It is absolutely spectacular.
Hey, Bill, Mars wants to double your money. He wants to give you $3,000 for the car today, cash.
I'll let him rent it for one Saturday for 3 days.
Bill Wageneck, it is a true honor and a pleasure to talk to you, sir. We hope that next time you're in town, you'll bring the Mustang, or next time we come up to the DFW area, we're going to stop by and say hello to the Mustang, if that's okay with you.
That would be wonderful, guys, and I appreciate your show. It's a great show, and appreciate being on it.
Thanks again,
Thank
Bill.
you, Bill. I really appreciate the pictures and stuff.
Yep.
He's drooling.
Yeah, I'm drooling. I'm jealous, but I'm really glad to see that it's in that kind of condition.
And please thank your son for all of the technical help, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye, Bill. All right, we're going to move on with our show now, and time now for Jeep Trails in Wheel Time's weekly look into the world of Jeeping. Mr. Mars always has that for us.
Yes, sir, I do. It's going to be tough to follow that. But one thing I did learn over the last week, I was out looking at Jeep and looking at some of the Jeep performance parts through Mopar. And there's actually a page out there that you can go into, and you can pick the type of vehicle that you've got from Jeep. I picked the Wrangler Sahara because it's pretty popular out there on the world. But you can actually look at what some of these things that you can get from Mopar look like. For example, if you want to put on the Compass spare cover, you can put it on there and you can see what it would look like on your vehicle. You want to put on the tubular side pipes or something, you can put that on there and see what it looks like. So you can take a lot of these accessories virtually, put them on your vehicle, and see what they're going to look like, so that if you want to customize it, and whenever you get it from the dealer, some of this stuff you could roll into the financing, and if you did it right, and you could really do a lot of things, and this is just some simple examples of that, with the side steps, the 17-inch off-road wheels, some cargo